So apparently, we've reached a point where asking a man to pay $2,500 for a first date isn't just considered normal by some, it's expected. And if he says no? Full-on meltdown. Tears, rage, victim mode. But let's talk about what's really going on here. As we proceed further, don't forget to like and share video with your friends and family. Also make sure to subscribe Manosphere daily, and press bell icon so you never miss latest content.
I don't be exposing shit, but the way he did me, he deserves this. He slid in my DMs. First day out, when he first hit, right? He was like, come to Michigan. I was like, okay, cool. I flew out to Michigan. When I got there, we went to the strip club. I'm picking out the bitches I like, so we throw money and we having fun. And he like, come on, let's go back to the room. We get to the hotel, and pretty much he had tried me. And it was like, I wasn't even in town for motherfucking 5 hours. Like, calm down. He was like, okay, I'll be back. I gotta go downstairs or something. So I went downstairs, and in the lobby was the 3 strippers that we just danced. Okay? I go back up to the room, act like I ain't seen nothing. The phone starts ringing, and it's the front desk. They were like, yeah, security's on the way. So because I didn't allow him to sleep with me, he was trying to get me escorted out of the room so he could bring somebody else in there. The next thing I'm saying is allegedly. So I started fucking shit up. I'm throwing lamps, I'm throwing TVs, I'm busting that bitch open. What do you mean?
That's savage.
Security's knocking at the door or whatever. So I just come up with a lie real fast. So I was like, oh my God, he just left. He's so mad at me. He ruined everything in the room.
Wow. Good actress.
I had to, because I knew they was going to put me in jail because I fucked that room up. But I did get banned off all MGM properties. So they banned me for like 3 years and banned him. Now, when I got downstairs, I found out that he had 4 rooms. Not only did he have me in a room, he had another girl in a room. He had the strippers who just came from the strip club trying to put them in a room.
I'm not really sure if I handle rejection well or not, so I wanted to hear your opinion. Because usually when I'm rejected, the guy still wants to be friends, but I'm not looking for friends, so I just completely cut them off.
What do you mean wants to be friends? Is this somebody you've been intimate with?
Yeah, usually, it gets to that point, and then
you cross the path of intimacy, and they just want to be friends afterwards?
Yeah.
Are you sitting down?
Yeah, I'm sitting down.
You might want to lay down. Basically, it's what's called pocket pussy. That's what it's called. The street term is pocket pussy. You're going into the category of being called after 11 in the booty call section. There's no reason to become pocket unless you just need somebody to do that with. If you've already become intimate with somebody and it goes nowhere, the question is, why didn't it go anywhere?
Thing you've ever done?
Shit. I think suck my man's dick, be in the backseat while my mom was driving while we were going out of town.
While your mom was driving?
Yeah, pretty quiet. The music was loud, so she ain't seen nothing. I told her to turn that shit up, so whatever you want.
This isn't about single moms. It's about entitled individuals who use their status, be it a mom, a woman, or just someone with a sob story, as leverage to demand more than they've earned. What happened to actually getting to know someone? Now it's, if you want to take me out, you better be ready to pay my bills, fund my lifestyle, and basically act like an ATM. Let me make this crystal clear. Being a single mom doesn't mean a man owes you anything. That child is your responsibility, not his. And no, it doesn't mean you deserve more. Everyone deserves respect, sure, but demanding thousands for a dinner date? That's not self-worth, that's delusion.
That makes me even harder for me to tell you that I left my wallet. I know.
You know I get
But I know
paid
you-
on Friday.
What do you mean Friday?
Leave your wallet.
It's only like $20, you ain't got the bread?
No.
Oh my goodness. Bro, see if we can give him back the rest of these fries. Don't eat no more, don't eat no more.
This is all I got, bro. And this is tip money.
Oh my goodness. How you bring tip money, you ain't bring regular money?
Bro, cause
You digging into that food? I ain't got my wallet. You gonna have to pay for it.
Well, baby, we're gonna have to wash the dishes because I done already started eating my pancakes.
I'm not washing no dishes. You pay for it.
Baby, I ain't got my wallet.
Why every time we go somewhere you don't bring your wallet?
Why would I bring my wallet when I knew that you was gonna pay for it?
Sade, pay for the food.
No, I'm dead.
I don't have my
wallet.
Well, I can't.
Mimosa, so you may as well go ahead.
Well, you might well spit that mimosa back up into that cup.
Nah, baby, I'm good. You better go ahead and get back there.
I literally don't have my wallet. Like, I'm not playing with you. I'm being so dead serious. And you still eating. We both gonna be back there washing dishes, and you gonna be washing majority of it because your stuff was higher than mine.
Me washing dishes? No, baby, that ain't gonna work. You gonna have to do what you gotta do.
I really don't have my wallet. I'm being so sick.
Figure it out. I don't care. I'm finna eat my food.
I'm gonna have to figure it out. No, you finna go back there. Stop.
I ain't even finna go back and forth with you.
Stop. I don't have my wallet. I'm being so serious.
You know what this kind of mindset does? It repels good men. The very guys who might have respected you, cared for you, supported you? Gone. And who replaces them? The guys who play along for the night, then ghost you the next morning. And then it's back to square one, playing the victim online, blaming men, like it's a collective problem. But imagine this flipped. If a man asked a woman to pay him $2,500 before even going on a date, he'd be labeled a broke loser, a scammer, or worse. So why is it okay the other way around? Because somewhere along the way, standards turned into scams. This isn't about seeking a partner anymore. It's about sponsorship. Emotional manipulation masked as dating standards.
They have to work to make themselves the best that they can be. Have you worked to make yourself the best you can be?
As much as I could.
No, ma'am, that's bullshit. No, that's bullshit. You haven't even got to a healthy weight. Now you gotta do is drink water and go to a plant-based diet and exercise. The best you can, and you're a health person. You know better. The net of it is you want somebody who's worked to make himself the best, and are you a worthy reward for that? You haven't even made yourself the best. You're just giving him the leftovers. No, ma'am, that's not even. See, what you're asking for is an unfair deal.
Understandable.
And the thing is, you would be better off if you just got real with who you are, what you bring to the marketplace, and get with somebody who y'all may be able to work something out. But a high value, no, ma'am, that's not. You couldn't go to the Bentley dealership with no down payment and a 500 credit rate.
Why are we here?
What?
Why are we at Chick-fil-A?
What do you mean?
Like, do I look like a Chick-fil-A girl to you? Like, why are we at Chick-fil-A? Damn.
You want me to be completely honest with you?
What do you mean be honest? Like, it's fast food. Like, I'm not
it's not just fast food. It's Chick-fil-A. It's like peak fast food. Come on now.
Okay, but it's our first date, so like,
it's not a date. I was going to go get food, and I asked if you wanted to come with. And this is where I happen to be going.
This mother broke.
So now I'm broke.
He's broke.
Now I'm broke. Okay, I make more money than your stepfather. So like now.
You're broke. Be a real man.
Your stepfather that paid.
Wow, it's a pretty big rack. You gonna finish it or no?
What do you mean you're not gonna pay for my food?
For the last time, I'm only paying for myself.
I thought we agreed that you would pay.
Lady, who even are you?
To the men watching, know your worth. Don't fall for guilt trips dressed up as expectations. You're not heartless for saying no to someone trying to financially drain you before even learning your last name. And to the people pulling this kind of stunt, single mom or not, you're not empowered. You're entitled. Real empowerment comes from independence, self-respect, and bringing value to the table, not demanding a check before dessert.
Body count matters for women?
No, I don't think body count matters for men either. I mean, if you think that, personally, I don't think it matters, but if you think
Would you date somebody who had like 400 bodies? Like something crazy like that?
It depends if they're like still getting with people when we're together.
So if they had 400, but the moment they meet you, they're like, I'll stop now, I'm clean.
I mean, if they're for real about it, I guess, yeah. Like if they don't have STDs, like, who cares?
You don't think that like something that everybody can have or have possession of is like not as valuable? And I'm speaking for men and women. I'm not just speaking for women.
I guess it's how you think about it, but personally, I would be fine with it.
Yesterday, I texted a guy that I've been talking to or whatever. He was at the gym. I texted him. He didn't answer in a, moderate amount of time. I blocked him. I blocked him while he was at the gym. And he messaged me on Instagram like, you blocked me? I did. I'm sorry. I'm actually not sorry because this is out of my control. I didn't want to block you, but my period said to block you. And for the next days, just be careful. I really feel bad for whoever, ends up with me for the rest of my life. Because when that time of the month comes, you better just say your prayers and watch your mouth. Because you just never know. Like, I can't.
12 hours a day, but I drive Uber. Could I have a chance with you?
It's just a no for me. I don't really want to go with it.
Have a reason why you're telling me no. I'm a nice guy and I'm intrigued by you.
I don't really like nice guys. So when you say nice.
What the do you respect? I won't
I ain't gonna lie. It's the Uber part that
Okay. Thank you for the clarity.
I just feel like that should be a side hustle, not a main thing.
Your side ass should be in the pocket. Park her Uber in the apartments. Man, maybe I'm stacking my damn coins for something big. Maybe I'm building my business up. Maybe I want to start a car service and I want to see how this shit. Maybe I actually have dreams, goals, and aspirations. Y'all women never want to run the marathon of life with it. I want to wait to the end and win. And then demand the man I only want to No, man, I ran this race by my mother self. Toxic is coming with you. Makes no sense. You don't want to build with this man, but when you get this man, you think he only gonna be for you. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You just showed up to the game. Think you gonna get VIP ticket? No, Brigante gonna get VIP. Toxic get VIP. Amor get VIP. And Shelly get VIP too. So you better be ready to share that you weren't with me when I was driving them damn Uber.
You don't want somebody that's a regular 9 to 5.
Never said that.
Yes, you did. On your every time you gonna see Ubers when you sleep. You gonna see the mother Uber app when you wake up. You're forever gonna be known as the girl that didn't want the Uber driver.
Now let's talk about the infamous line. I know what I bring to the table. Really? Because from what I've seen, a lot of these types are bringing debt, attitude, and entitlement. No personality, no accountability, just a long list of things a man is supposed to provide, while they sit back, scroll Instagram, and call it manifesting. You bring drama, unrealistic standards, and a kid from another man, and then get mad when a guy with standards walks away? That's not high-value behavior. That's just a high-maintenance mindset.
Here feel that what they're doing right now is derailing them from being with the person they're supposed to be with in the end and the life that they're supposed to end up with.
It reminds me of people who say, hey, man, why can't I just have like a deathbed confession? You know, I live it up, man. I go to Vegas. I do all sorts of crazy stuff. And on my deathbed, which I may or may not get, I'll just convert and then I go to heaven. That'll be really great, right? And look, maybe. But really what happens is people tend to just keep going down the roads that they're on, and the habits that they cultivate become the habits that define their lives, whether it's virtue or vice. And I just think if you believe you're going to keep doing this, and then one day at 34 and a half, you're going to wake up and say, you know what? I'm going to do something totally different now and get Mr. Right, who's not addicted to, and get 2 kids and millions of dollars. I just think that's very, very unlikely.
I think it's more likely that all of us are going to find like some hot rich guy to marry and take care of us than to like be single for the rest of our lives.
Have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I would clean sewers if it's more money.
Okay. Do you think most women would choose to do that?
I don't know what most women choose, but I'm talking about me.
Okay, no, I get that, but I'm saying I've interviewed hundreds of women, and most women actually would not choose the dangerous, dirty job. Is that possibly why a lot of women get paid less?
Well, if you're not willing to put in the work to get money, then that's your fault.
Do you think most women want to do the dangerous, dirty jobs?
It's not. Well, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I'm not taking trash out.
Well, why do we have the expression that's a man's job?
Because certain things are a man's job. Because it's like, why gotta take the trash out if there's a man in the house?
Right. So I'm just saying.
Or lift heavy things.
Well, right, but it says.
When I'm talking about equal rights, I want equal pay. I want equality. I'm not trying to get. I want to walk the streets and feel safe. That's what I want to do.
But I'm saying. But I'm saying, is it fair to say if you want equal privileges, you need equal responsibilities?
No, I want. Why is responsibilities with equality?
Because you gotta
trying to get equal pay.
Because you gotta take the bad with the good.
Why can't I just have equal pay?
Don't you have to take the bad with the good?
No, you do not. We should have equality. Period.
Tell me, if we both go to work, and I take care of all the bills, I take care of all the outings, I take care of all the trips, and all you have to do is save and pay for your lifestyle, whatever you want to do. You mean to tell me I can't have no? See, that's where I draw the line. I pay for everything. You a whole little nurse. You get to keep all of your money. You think you gonna go through my phone?
Then comes the manipulation. A real man would provide. If you can't afford me, just say that. Here's the thing, he's not supposed to afford you. You're not a luxury handbag. This is a relationship, not a transaction. If you're demanding a price tag before a connection, you're not dating, you're selling access. Let's call it what it is. And when a man stands his ground and refuses to play the game, suddenly he's a narcissist, emotionally unavailable, or broke. No, he's just not falling for the scam.
Not emotionally available. Okay. Men are the worst at being emotionally available. Okay. They keep all their emotions in, and then they become enraged. Okay, so
being
men
emotionally available makes you less attractive.
A man who's emotionally available is very attractive.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Guy sits there and cries and tells you
no,
his
don't
feelings.
Cry.
That's being emotionally available.
No. You're not going to sit and cry every day, though, are you? You can cry if you're upset. Of course you can. It's natural.
And you're going to lose respect for me.
God gave us all of these feelings
and you're going to lose respect
feel.
for me.
I'm not going to lose any. Yes, I'll give you a cuddle, I'll put you on my shoulder, and say,
okay. See, this is female garbage once again.
I don't.
Be emotionally available. And then I'm like, okay, well, you want the guy to cry and have his emotions.
I don't want him to sit and cry every day.
But that's being emotionally available.
Yes,
emotions
when it
are
needs
erratic.
to happen.
They happen
then
all the
cry
time.
if you need to cry. When was the last time you cried?
I can't remember.
Exactly. He needs a good old cry, this one. But that is a very healthy part of being a human being. Not a man or a woman. Being a human being, you have to express these feelings. You have to feel every emotion.
I think it's easy to hit on women. Y'all are gonna role play as men and act like you're hitting on a woman.
I'm gonna act like a girl. You can let them pick the scenario, right? Who wants to go first? Who's the most you're confident? She's like, oh, I got this.
Damn,
so,
Shawty, look at that. Dual spin.
I'm sorry, but like, I don't know you. I feel uncomfortable.
This is how men are.
This is how men are?
This is exactly how it is.
What do you want for Valentine's? Be real.
What I want for Valentine's, a PS5, babe. If you love me and you see this, give me a PS5, babe.
You deserve a PS5?
Yeah.
Give me a spin.
I'll give you a spin.
Oh, hell, baby. I'm giving you a PS1.
A PS crazy. I let niggas trick, so you ain't for me, you gotta get the my bad, you'll give me a PS5 for Valentine's.
We've normalized everything except respect. We've made audacity the new confidence. And now, common sense? That's offensive. The sad part is, there are good single moms out there who work hard, raise their kids, and genuinely want to connect with someone. But their voices get drowned out by this loud, toxic minority who think a man should pay $2,500 just to earn the chance of their attention.
I think dating is so hard.
Because people don't have their priorities straight.
Social media. 100%. Everybody's just trying to get as many likes and comparing themselves on social media where they could have a girlfriend / boyfriend and all of a sudden a college football quarterback could like their pick and they would slide into the DM and be like, holy shit, this guy's famous. It's not too long. I'm answering. And be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to do it for the clout. And we've seen it all on TikTok where girls are cheating and getting busted. And every girl, I'm going to say it, every girl is just trying to be Instagram famous. And they're just losing their virtue on what a relationship is. And all they care about is how many likes did I get on my Instagram video twerking to wet ass today. And that's the reality of it.
Men, no disrespect to y'all,
right,
are not cut out for that because it takes a very extremely high alpha man, I think, that would be willing to say, listen, I saw all of you grimace. I watched all your facial expressions. Hold on, let me finish momentarily. That will be willing to step in and raise someone else's son. That takes a very brave, bold man. And there are men out there in the world who will do it when they see the value of a woman that's serving them and saying, listen, yes.
Did you say that there were men that openly came into your life and wanted to help raise your kid?
Yes.
Where are they now?
Well, I was going to tell you.
Why didn't they make the cut?
Well, first
niggas are so alpha.
So I know I'm rare, but I do think it's a huge missed opportunity that men are passing on really good single moms like myself because they feel some type of way about it. And like she said, that's your prerogative. But you're also missing the most feminine, nurturing woman on the planet, or that I've been told.
Don't believe. Wait, let me get McQueen's thoughts here. McQueen, are you being sold on becoming?
No, he's not. He doesn't want.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't want to take care.
I'm not hearing none of this shit. Really.
You got
the simplest answers.
Yeah, they're not playing this game.
No, because it's just like, how you gonna tell me I'm not alpha because I don't
Right.
like your fucking kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
Probably not the safest route to go.
I think the truth is that's what we're all doing.
And that's what
Right, and that's a normal thing to do. That's a responsible thing to do, and I think that's what an alpha would do at the end of the day.
Here's some advice to the women pulling this nonsense. If you want a man who treats you like a queen, act like one. Queens don't beg, they don't scam, and they sure as hell don't go viral for tantrums when someone won't fund their rent in the name of dating. Respect goes both ways. If you're not bringing effort, support, and peace, don't expect investment, stability, and loyalty. That's not how it works.
The pink eyelashes trend on my boyfriend.
I need my purse. What? What? I need to put my lip gloss on.
What the f on your face? What you mean what?
What's on my face?
Why is your eyelashes pink and long as f?
I know, they're like coming off. I need more glue.
No, you don't need more glue. Let them come off. It's a sign.
Damn.
What the f? You thought that looked good?
Yes, I told you I like the wispy, like give me the cat eye, like.
You look crazy. No, I'm not going out with you like that. No. This is beyond disrespectful. Why would you do this without telling me?
Disrespectful?
Why would you do this without telling me?
I told you I was getting my lashes done. I told you
that. Like exotic bird. Why did you? Yeah, it matched this. In the wild, that's where you belong with them goddamn eyelashes. This is ridiculous.
See, this is why I can't.
Who the did that to you? Who did that to you?
This jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no fucking diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a motherfucker. This shit was $23 on Amazon.
Are those earrings real?
No. Know why it's not real? Because I've lost so much of this shit. I done spent $500,000 on the fucking watch. Call Jacob the jeweler, nigga. I'm good. I don't lose no sleep over trying to win the popularity contest from showing up with all this jewelry that I'm going to leave on a nightstand and have a housekeeper to say, I don't know. I'm sure you don't know. I'm sure you don't know what them $250,000 fucking $250,000 fucking earrings is at. I don't know. We looked everywhere. I'm sure you looked everywhere.
Gentlemen, the red flags are bright neon now. Any woman who throws a tantrum over money before you even build a connection? She's not for you. She's for herself, and whoever's wallet is next. Date smart. Stay sharp. And remember, a man with boundaries is not toxic. He's just tired of being used.
And that wraps up today's episode of Manosphere Daily. If you enjoyed the content, give it a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified as soon as a new video is out. Share your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.